What's up, guys, and welcome back to Athena's Garage. In today's video, we're going to be replacing the headlights on this 2013 Hyundai Sonata. Let's get right into it. So these are the things you're going to need. A Phillips head, a little pry bar for some clips, and a 10mm socket and ratchet and extension, or you can use a drill like I have. Or you can literally use a screwdriver. I actually used a Phillips head first before I got my 10mm out. So let's go over to the car and I'll show you what I've done. Now, I know this isn't the normal videos. I normally do stuff on my truck or the four-wheelers, but these headlights on this Sonata, it's my wife's car, are absolutely horrible. I mean, this is actually a better headlight because she hit a deer a couple years ago and this headlight got replaced. So it is not the original, but the original over here is just in atrocious shape. I mean, the visibility with these things at night is, you can't even tell the headlights are on. And gosh, we've had this car for 8, 9, 10 years now. I don't even know. And these are the original LED bulbs that I put in to try to help this headlight. I don't even know if this company exists anymore, but they suck. They were always horrible. They never worked that great, and you had to leave the dust cover off so you couldn't actually keep dust from going in them. So in order to get this thing off, I've already taken the headlight out. I'm going to show you what you need to do. You're going to need a 10mm socket or a Phillips head screwdriver, and there are several bolts. So you have one here you're going to have to remove. You have 6 plastic pieces that need to be pried out right here. Another bolt here, and then you're going to have to go underneath the car, right on each side, underneath here. It's going to be hard to see, but there are this little flap under here. There's 2 plastic pry pieces that you need to get off as well. And once that's off, there's a 10mm bolt right up here that you need to take off, and once that is off, this bumper comes right off. It's pretty simple, and once the bumper's off, there's only 3 10mm bolts holding the light on and 1 plug. Super easy to take off. Takes maybe 10 minutes to do, so shouldn't be hard. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to finish this today because I've decided to upgrade to a little bit better LEDs, a more modern LED, so I have to wait for them to get here. And I'll actually link the ones I got down below in the description once I get them and show you guys the ones I'm going with. Just to show you, now that the bumper is all undone, the little bolts, there's a clip right here. You have to just kind of lift up on it. It's not really a clip. You just lift up on it. This whole top piece should be free. And now once that's free, on each side of the headlight, each corner, you just kind of pull, and there's a tab there that pulls out, little clip. And once I do this other side, this whole bumper's kind of fall off, so get ready to hold it. There we go. Bumper comes off, and just like that, now you have access to your headlights. And like I said, there are 3 bolts, 10mm bolts, and a little clip to get them off, which I'll show you on the other side. 1 10mm bolt right here, 1 right here, and then there's 1, oh, it's not there. This one's actually missing the 10mm bolt, but there is supposed to be one right there. And then there's a clip right here that you have to kind of depress. These little things right here just pull down and the headlight comes out. Once the headlight is out, there's only 1 clip holding it in, 1 plug, right there, and then your headlight is free. Now, like I said, I'm going to get some new LEDs to put in this thing because the visibility is horrible with the current LEDs. And the headlights I bought, which I will show you, they're a little bit different than the factory ones. They have a black housing instead of chrome. I think they look kind of nice. I guess I should show you. They look kind of nice, but they do not come with bulbs. So you have to reuse the factory or the bulbs that come off your old headlights. And like I said, these I'm just not impressed with these. We've had them on there for so long. We just don't drive this car at night very often, so it hasn't been that big of an issue. But here recently, we've been driving it more, and in the rain, it's just absolutely horrible, so we are replacing them. Now, here's all the little pieces and stuff that come with this. These are the side pieces, the 10mm bolts on the side panel, like in the wheel well. These are bolts holding in the headlight and the top of the bumper, and these are all these plastic clips. Now, these are the 4 that are underneath the bumper. And now when I put this all back on, I'll show you guys too. So that's probably all we're gonna be able to do right now because I don't have the bulbs in, and there's no point in taking everything off in case we have to drive this car for some reason. I don't think we should by Monday in a couple days. So that's probably going to be where we're at right now. So it'll be a second for you. It's gonna be 2 days or more for me. Hi, kitty cat. All right, so it is actually 3 days later, I believe, and I had to put the bumper back on, had to put the headlight on. I had to take the car to town, didn't want to take the truck. This thing uses way less fuel. So to get this off, all I did, I kind of temporarily put it on. I have one 10mm here holding this front bumper on, one plastic clip, and I couldn't get this other 10mm on, so I just said, screw it. And then I have one clip on each of the bumpers on the bottom, the little guards. And then obviously I put the headlight back on. So we got the bulbs in. I'm gonna take these things off and then bring you guys back. Okay, old headlight, new headlight. These are the new LED bulbs I got. Thankfully, you don't have to have that massive thing on them. I don't know if these are going to be better. Hopefully they are. I will have these linked down in the description down below. They should be relatively simple to do because they don't require the thing being removed. So just take this off. Super simple process. That comes out. I should have like a rag here to not scratch these things. Now I don't know if there's a direction. Here's the bulbs. Let's flip this up. This just goes in. Some direction. I'm not sure which way. Fits in like that. This piece needs to be down and you hook it. Like that, and then we just plug this bad boy in like that. Now I don't know if this is directional, if it matters which way it goes, so I'm actually going to go over to the vehicle, plug this in, because like I said before, our bright is already in here, so we don't have to put the bright from the other headlight, and all the other lights are in this headlight assembly. So I'm going to go to the vehicle and plug it in and turn the lights on and make sure these are on. If they don't, I'm assuming you just take this and rotate it. All right, the bulb is working. So I'm gonna flash the brights and make sure the brights are working. Brights are working. Make sure the blinker works. Blinker's working, so we are good to go. Now, all I'm gonna have to do, since everything is plugged in and good, is just put this headlight back in the position it needs to go in. So it should just slide up here pretty easily. Make sure these bottom pieces are in like that. That bolt should line up. Let's see, this one's not lining up the best. Let's see. I don't like taking the plastic off until... Wow. I don't like taking the plastic off until the headlight is all the way in, but we may not be able to with the style of headlight this is. So, okay. Looks like it should. That should be good. Everything, oh, no, it's not good. That's lining up now. This bottom one's lined up. Okay, everything's lined up. Let's get it bolted in. Like I said before, just 3 bolts. One here. One up here. This one's kind of off to the side a little bit. In, and one on the bottom. Take this plastic off, and boom, goes the dynamite. Obviously the bumper is not on. I can close the hood just to show you maybe a glimpse. So here is the headlights. There is no headlights. Turn the key. Here is the headlights. Nothing. Here is the headlights, finally. All right, there's the headlights. I definitely think they're significantly brighter because I can see on my wall back here where the cutoff line is from this one, thankfully. That one, you know, it's just a piece of crap. So let's move on. Let's get this other light done. This one only had 2 bolts in it, so I don't know what happened there, but it only has 2. It should be really simple, quick, fast, and then we'll move on to putting the bumper back on. All right, I got that headlight on. It was obviously just as simple as that other one. So now let's set this bumper back on, and we should start being able to put everything back together. Obviously, the headlights will have to be adjusted. Can't do that till tonight, so I'm not going to worry about it. But I will say it does look a lot better than those crappy old headlights. So let's get this bumper on. All right, everything is back on. I had a little bit of trouble with this grill part attaching to the bumper. My neighbor came over, and so I kind of stopped that time lapse. I don't even know if I included it, but anyway, I stopped it and had to kind of finagle that grill back onto the plastic bumper. It was a kind of a pain because just everything's doesn't fit right. But it is back on. These are how the lights look. I mean, I think they obviously look a lot better. They're not cloudy, and hopefully these new bulbs work. I will let you guys know. But for now, that is probably going to be the end of this video. All right, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. Hopefully it helped you. It's not the best video I've ever made, but I wanted to get this done, and I wanted to get this done today because tomorrow's supposed to get like 7 or 8 inches of snow, and it's gonna be really cold the next couple days after that, and I'm not gonna want to be out here in this garage. It's actually pretty sunny and warm out today, so it hasn't been bad. When I say warm, it's like 38, so warmer than it will be in the next couple days. If you guys like this kind of stuff, consider subscribing, like the video, comment if it helped out or if you have any suggestions, and I'll have everything linked down in the description below that I used today, so click some of those links, it helps me out. And other than that, guys, thank you for watching. Nothing else to say. Have a good day. Bye.